Have you driven a Ford?
Now you can get 7.9 plus at your Ford dealer. 7.9% annual percentage rate financing on new 85 and 86 V6 Thunderbirds, new Ford Tempos, and new 4- and 5-speed manual transmission Ford Escorts. Plus Ford's new 3-year unlimited mileage powertrain warranty on all 86 Ford cars. Plus 7.9% financing on tough new 4x2 Ranger pickups. That's 7.9 plus at your Ford dealer now.
Please stand by. Yeah. Oh, brother.
When AT&T wrote the book on quality control, a lot of people read it. In fact, they studied it. Today, some of the most quality-conscious companies in the world use the AT&T handbook as a guide. The fact that so many companies depend on us for quality means a lot. The fact that so many people do means even more. Whether it's telephones, information systems, long-distance services, or computers, AT&T is the right choice.
When the going gets rough, you need a tough 4x4 like this, the 86 Ford Ranger STX. This year, only Ranger offers this new electric shifting system. You just punch a button at any speed and shift from two-wheel to ground-grabbing four-wheel drive. And talk about power. Ranger's new 2.9-liter V6 has the most horses of any small truck. The tough 86 Ford Ranger 4x4. The best-built American trucks are built Ford tough.
Get this. Lists of people who eat Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Who still eats those?
Charles Bronson.
Eats Corn Flakes.
So does Christy Brinkley.
George Brett. The Beach Boy. All of them?
George Benson.
Robbie Benson.
Eats Corn Flakes.
Yes!
Good old Kellogg's Corn Flakes. They're great taste and solid nutrition come as no surprise.
Diane Carroll.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
You guys getting hungry?
Yes!
The surprise is the people who eat them.
How about those Kellogg's Corn Flakes now?
Good morning.
Aetna knows all employees are not all alike. So for our clients, we provide flexible benefit plans. Instead of carbon copy life insurance, he doubles his coverage at the group rate. Instead of Me Too Medical, she raises her deductible and puts the difference in dental. Instead of duplicating a husband's coverage, she shifts premiums into tax-deferred savings. Work with the best in the business.
Aetna, we're glad we met you.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages.
The courage.
You can kick me out of here, but I ain't quitting.
The love.
I've loved you since I met you.
The conflict.
What kind of a human being are you?
The pain.
I got nowhere else to go!
An officer and a gentleman. Monday.
There's one place where you can save every day on great brand names. Wal-Mart.
And right now, you'll find even bigger savings in our February circular, like quality Fram oil filters for your car. Our already low everyday price, just $2.78. Now through Saturday, they're only $2.50 each. Give your car Fram protection for just $2.50. Check our February circular for even more brand name savings from Wal-Mart.
That's real savings. That's the Wal-Mart way.
Sports tonight on Night Watch.
Peter the Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell, Mel Ferrer, Elke Summer, and Ursula Andress.
Taurus, now there's an American car with the shape and the feel we've never seen before. Taurus, now there is a personal car that has exactly what we've been looking for.
For all of us who will not compromise, Ford listened. Ford created Taurus for us.
For us. Taurus for us. Taurus for us. Have you driven aboard lately?
It's the racing showdown we've been waiting for between old Spic and Span
and new no-rinse Spic and Span.
And they're off.
Heck, Don, I gotta say, I'm real impressed with new no-rinse Spic and Span. It's got the same great cleaning power, but doesn't streak like you-know-who.
They're in the home stretch.
And old Spic and Span, in a tailspin, it's going back to rinse.
That makes new Spic and Span our winner. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Crisco Oil's light taste brings remarkable lightness to stir-frying.
Remarkably light, ooh, delightfully light. Crisco Oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Next to corn oil, specially made Crisco Oil looks lighter, is lighter, but it's really Crisco's light taste that brings out the true flavor of stir-frying with no greasy taste.
Crisco Oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Now available in the new 64-ounce drip-free bottle.
I have a small business problem. My brother-in-law, Milton, couldn't sell tea in China. So I called the small business experts at AT&T, and they showed us new ways to use long distance to open a whole new territory. What'd you sell today, Milton?
6,000 switches.
Check the inventory. I have a small business problem.
Call AT&T Long Distance Services. We can help. AT&T, the right choice.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven.
She's our assignment, huh? She's my wife, Mark.
Will the love of his past life make Jonathan forget he's an angel?
You only live once, you know what I mean?
Wednesday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. In his State of the Union address, President Reagan did not stop at the borders of the Union tonight as he called for a strong defense, aid to rebels in Nicaragua, Angola, and Afghanistan, and more manned exploration of space. But he also extolled the American family as a source of national renewal, and he urged an overhaul of welfare.
I'm talking about real and lasting emancipation, because the success of welfare should be judged by how many of its recipients become independent of welfare.
The president also asked for a plan to help people bear the cost of catastrophic illness. He restated his opposition to a tax hike and spoke out for school prayer and against abortion. In a taped rebuttal, several Democrats accused Mr. Reagan of being unwilling to make hard cuts, including defense, and of lowering the hopes of less affluent Americans. Now this.
3 leading toothpastes. Which gel not only fights plaque, but also cleans teeth better than the others? It's not Crest or Colgate, it's Checkup. Laboratory tests show Checkup cleans teeth better than these other toothpastes. Checkup, the plaque attacker.
NASA today said one of the Challenger's 2 main rocket boosters may have been located. NBC News correspondent Robert Bazell says it's now thought a leak from the right booster may have set off the shuttle's explosive destruct package. Israel intercepted a Libyan executive jet, but the terrorists it thought were aboard were not, and the plane was released after several hours. A bomb in a Paris bookstore injured 4 people. This followed an earlier Paris blast yesterday and the discovery of a bomb at the Eiffel Tower. Police don't know if the incidents are related. 8 people were killed in Crystal Springs, Mississippi when an explosion caused a fire in a furniture and appliance store. And Charles Manson, serving a life sentence in the Sharon Tate mass murders, Told a California parole board he might want to go to Libya or Iran. He was turned down for parole. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
There is one thing you can have in common with famous pianists and musicians such as Bacharach, Brubeck, and others. A Baldwin piano, available exclusively in the Quad Cities at Griggs Music. Come visit Griggs Music's new Baldwin showcase. Play a Baldwin for yourself and talk to Griggs' knowledgeable salespeople about the best Baldwin for you. Special introductory prices are now available on all Baldwin pianos and organs at Griggs Music, the musician's music store since 1903. Griggs Music, Brady and Kimberly, Davenport.
At McHart's Warehouse Appliance, we always give you a good deal, but around Valentine's Day, the heart half goes crazy.
Hey, I just zing our people if they don't offer a special enough price.
Here's a special on the Manna microwave with defrost, just $1.89 at
The sweetheart price is now even less, just $1.39.
This Zenith wireless remote VCR is only $3.49.
What more can I say except come see us for sweetheart sale prices this week at McHart's.
Please join us
tonight for Night Watch.
Peter the Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell, Ursula Andress, and Hanna Shagula.
Leave it, we gotta go.
An insurance agency, center of town.
Going over to the office.
I got wiped out as bad as anybody. But I knew people would be coming to me to help them put their lives back together. And they didn't need a helpless insurance agent. I called Aetna.
You've got 4 computer terminals coming down air freight tomorrow. We'll restore your records as soon as you're back online.
You're covered.
Everything?
Everything. When you've got the best in the business behind you, you can do some things.
I learned 2 things this week, George. Twister's eating worse than everybody said. And you're eating better.
Appreciate it.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. From Vicks, of course.
You're about to learn why Ford Escort, the world's best-selling car, is out to become even more popular. If all of this seems like a lot to remember about Ford Escort, let us sum it up for you. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
AT&T on office automation. Keeping track of your business used to be as easy as using your telephone. Then came the information age with all its wonders. Computers in every shape and size. Electronic mail. System on top of system. You'd think there'd be a simpler way. Enter AT&T. In AT&T's world, your office telephone system can pull information from all those different systems into one neat bundle and deliver it right to your desk. In AT&T's world, you're on top of things, no matter how many systems you have or might have. AT&T, the right choice.
Only 3,000 feet to go!
This exam should take you about 5 hours.
When you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat. Light, crispy wafers with chocolatey cream smothered in rich milk chocolate. Kit Kat's irresistible.
Food, 400 miles. Oh!
So when you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat.
Happy anniversary.
Wow, beautiful.
I remember when you gave it to me.
I remember too. It's still so soft.
Well, thanks to Woolite.
What's so special about Woolite?
You can trust it. With the soft things you love, you want to help keep them fresh, looking terrific, feeling beautiful.
So Woolite keeps things beautiful?
Woolite. And a wonderful guy.
Trust Woolite Fine Fabric Wash.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages. Sunday, a world movie premiere, 2 years in the making.
Sampling the security in this country.
What if international terrorists attacked America? How could we fight back?
There will be more blood.
Before the streets become a battlefield.
I'm now worthy of Allah.
Sunday, Under Siege.
Hello, I'm Paula Sands, and this is a Newscenter 6 update. Tonight, the president outlined the direction that he wants the nation to take in the next year. We'll tell you what that is and what some local congressmen think of the plan. Also tonight, we'll find out how Catholic schools in the Quad Cities have changed over the past 20 years and where they're heading. And Steve Sizer will talk with former Iowa basketball star Kenny Arnold about his miraculous recovery from a brain tumor. Now this.
Keep corn roots safe from rootworms all season. Switch to Brute Corn Soil Insecticide. Brute protects your corn from planting till the rootworm season is over. Brute Insecticide. Switch to it.
So join Sheldon Ripson and me for Night Watch right after Peter the Great.
Now from your Chrysler Plymouth dealers, it's the incredible cashback shopping spree. Buy a new Plymouth Reliant and get $500 cash back from Chrysler Corporation. Snap up any Chrysler LeBaron and pocket $500. Choose LeBaron GTS Premium and get $1,000 cash back. All have $550 protection. Don't want the cash? Take the financing. No U.S. car company offers a lower rate. Don't miss the incredible cashback shopping spree at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
See your Mississippi Valley Chrysler Plymouth dealers today.
Real cheese so dear to me, cooks up deliciously, baked in lasagna, perfect on pasta, melted atop my veal, primo on any meal, pizza, gnocchi, and cannoli, so good with real cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Watch 5 p.m. live.
Tomorrow at 5.
Stay tuned for scenes from tomorrow night's conclusion of Peter the Great.
You know, I grew up in a neighborhood like this.
Yeah?
Hey, minestrone soup.
It's Campbell's.
I grew up on that, too. But you added something more vegetable.
No.
Pinch of oregano.
No.
Red beans, your own pasta.
No.
Campbell's did it themselves.
Bingo.
Campbell's keeps making their good soups better. Like Campbell's Minestrone, now the best-tasting minestrone in America.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Campbell's soup is good food.
And keeps getting better.
This is the new Ford Taurus, Motor Trend Car of the Year. Taurus is more than just a new Ford product. It's the product of a new Ford philosophy. A belief that engineering and design should set trends, not follow them. Being named Car of the Year says a lot about Taurus, but perhaps more significantly, it says even more about Ford.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. And when many adults get a cough, they play doctor at home. They treat their cough with the same medicine they originally bought for their children. They need one of the adult formulas from Vicks for the coughs adults get, with the strength adults need. Formula 44 for coughs, 44D for coughs with congestion, and Formula 44M for coughs with congestion and a raw, irritated throat. The adult formulas. You can't buy anything more effective.
The adult formulas from Vicks, of course.
Heat, noise, headaches. I think this job is why they
Anacin. 23% more medicine than regular pain relievers.
More medicine, no more headache.
Anacin. More medicine.
Diane Darnell is having an asthma attack. She can't blow out this simple match. For occasional attacks, try Primatene Mist. In as fast as 15 seconds, Primatene restores free breathing. Primatene Mist, the fastest type relief known.
You do something to me.
Real cheese does so much for you because it gets its goodness from fresh, wholesome milk.
Something that simply mystifies me.
It's one of nature's most concentrated sources of calcium.
You do something to me.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
That nothing else can do.
Peter the Great has been sponsored in part by Aetna, the insurance people. Work with the best in the business, Aetna. By AT&T, the right choice. And by Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Don't cheer me up.
James, you lost an arm. That's not the end.
I lost my work. I'm a liability.
You're not going to settle for that.
James was my best driver. She said he's still your best driver. I don't know how you're going to do this. Eleanor, she works for Aetna. Aetna carries our insurance. Company with people like that woman's got something going for it, I tell you. Hey, Aetna. I'm glad I met you. Old rule of mine. You work with the best in the business.
You sure it's not out of your way?
It's nowhere out of my way, like you went for me.
To the mysterious Amazon, look at voodoo and the gauchos of Argentina.
A special week of Today in South America, starting Monday.
The Philippine election. With accusations of dirty tricks being fired at President Marcos, what is being done to assure a fair election? Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
At the dawn of time, getting the most out of your advertising dollar was not a big consideration. As man progressed, the newspaper filled his early ad needs. But mankind continued to evolve. And soon, the newspaper simply just wasn't the results medium it once was. The newspaper, filled with expensive advertising, waiting to be seen, hoping to be read. There is, of course, an additional approach. Television, a powerful advertising tool, effectively giving life to your advertising message. We can produce your ad and place it into a high-reach schedule very inexpensively.
For more information on how to make the most of your advertising dollar, call us at 383-7030. We want to help your business grow.
This is WOC Channel 6, Davenport, Iowa, the recognized leader in television news. Now, News Center 6, Night Watch, with Don Ryan, Paula Sands, Sports with Tom Cornelis, and John Collins Weather. This is News Center 6, Night Watch.
Good evening. I'm Sheldon Ripson, sitting in for Don Ryan, who's on assignment. It's time to set an agenda for the future. Those words tonight from President Reagan, who delivered his 6th State of the Union address to the Congress and to the American people. Reagan says